Christy, we are here with the 2015 STOL Drag World Champion. Let's take a ride.
All right, I'm game. Let's go for a ride.
This episode of Taking Off.
Welcome to Taking Off. I'm Christy Wong, and today I'm going STOL. Hands on the ground. He can wait for his later.
All right, how do you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Excellent. Today, because it's really gusty, a little bit of wind, you'll feel the turbulence, you'll feel the bumps, and I'm working pretty hard up here to keep things good.
Okay.
I come in a little fast, so the landings and takeoffs aren't going to be as short as they normally would in a STOL bush plane, but they're still going to be 100 feet-ish.
Okay.
150 feet, maybe.
Okay.
Well,
All
what
right.
we're going to do is cross the runway now, and we'll get on the road.
All right, I am excited.
Black and Orange Super Cubs crossing the approach end of runway 17 for the grass.
Lockheed's going to be departing pattern to the south, Stearmanville.
Stearman traffic, Black and Orange Super Cubs on the go, runway 17, right in the grass. Here we go, you ready?
Ready.
Keep your seatbelt, one more check for me.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Here we go.
All right, we'll rotate, get her down, and take off. We'll accelerate a little bit and get a little speed on these turns.
This is amazing.
Man, I'm so jealous. Christy got to go first.
Right, so we're gonna make a really tight pattern here and come back down and do a short field landing. In these conditions, it's a little bit of a challenge. You'll see me. I'm gonna work hard. I'm already sweating,
Okay.
but it's a lot of fun.
All right.
Oh, cool! That Stearman just lit up the smoke.
Oh, there you go. I hope you're instrument rated.
Right.
They're just hanging in the air. I think we could run faster than that plane's going right now.
One of the unique things about this approach is you have to check for automobile traffic coming across this road.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm gonna just keep my eyes out. We got a VW on the left here. Looks like his timing is gonna be about perfect. Got a person crossing right in front of us. So I'm gonna land a little bit long on this one.
Okay.
At the second set of cones. That's gonna be our target. Black and Orange Super Cub short final for 17 right. So it'll be a little bit of a long landing for the crowd there, but you know what? Safety first, right?
Absolutely.
So here comes the cones, and let's land on them. All right, so it was about, I don't know, 150 feet. Let's see if we can do better on the next one.
Okay.
Here we go.
Here we go.
And Stearman traffic,
Look, Gus from the right.
base final 17
There
on
we
the
go.
grass.
You got to have a powerful engine to pull yourself up like that. Incredible airplane.
I felt a little gust as lifted my tail off, so I left it on the ground a little bit longer just to keep things safe and fun.
Yeah. Safety first.
A lot of bush pilots, when they fly their airplane, they use their flaps more as a control surface than a traditional pilot would, where you just kind of lower it by notches.
Oh, okay.
You'll see one thing I do when I'm lowering my flaps is I'm feeling it, and I'll just keep my hand on the flap handle, and I can feel the pressure. So you see those flaps come down, I know how much pressure I want to give it in order to land, and so I'm kind of using it as a control surface more than just a traditional flap, which we all know how flaps work.
Oh, yeah.
That's worked it for a living.
Yeah, no kidding. That was amazing.
What do you think? One more?
Sure.
Okay, here we go. This is just too much fun. We
I
gotta go
know,
again.
I know.
So we're doing 13 miles an hour over the ground right now.
That's incredible. I see what you were doing there with the flaps. That was amazing.
Yeah, it's that combined with my horizontal, my elevator, is what I use to rotate, get the nose both down, get the tail up for takeoff, and then rotation. It's what I do is I deflect a lot of that prop wash, and flaps do that. A lot of people don't realize that prop wash is also being deflected downward and providing additional lift.
Yeah.
And so that really helps, and especially in competitions, it really shaves off the feet.
Do you prefer landing in grass or landing on the pavement?
Definitely grass.
All right.
These bush wheels are so expensive. I calculated at one time and it was about $6 every time I landed on pavement because pavement is so harmful to the rubber. It's such a soft rubber. So, I really love dirt, grass, gravel bars, water. Oh, feel that?
Ooh, yeah, wind shear for sure.
Yeah, that was about 10 miles an hour.
Not too shabby.
Yeehaw!
Yeehaw! All right.
It feels like you're riding a horse on.
I know. Does this
days
mean I'm
like
a flying
today.
cowgirl now?
You bet.
Awesome. Dude, I would fly with you anytime in the backwoods. This is amazing.
Yeah, it sure is fun, and I'd like to extend that invitation. You should bring your airplane up to Idaho.
Oh my gosh, I would definitely do that.
There's several airstrips you can get it into, and then I'll bring this up, and we can go into some of the more challenging backcountry locations. It would be a lot of fun.
Oh my gosh, that's perfect. I would love to do that. Oh, we have to plan that out now.
Absolutely.
Okay. How was it?
That was amazing. Amazing. I told him I'll fly with him anywhere in any backwoods, anytime.
Notice you landed a little short of the cones on that second landing.
We had some wind shear, and we also had traffic to be aware of too. So we talked about it. It was always about safety first and then performance second.
Good idea. All right, is it my turn?
You bet. You want to go?
Oh, absolutely.
Let's do it.
All right. Okay, so Chrissy had a lot of fun, but now it's my turn.
Right? German traffic, black and orange Super Cubs, crossing runway 17, and then we're going to depart the grass field, right close traffic. All right, you ready to go?
I'm ready.
All right, we'll line it up.
I think his takeoff and landing distance is about as long as the Lockheed is.
It's pretty gusty. I like to feel it as soon as I lift the tail up. And the reason why I'm doing that so quickly is I'm feeling the crosswinds and I'm looking for gusts. And that really tells me when I should rotate off the ground. And today, since it's so gusty, I'm going to give it a little bit extra cushion. It'll be fun. You ready?
I'm ready.
Here we go. And here comes up the tail. And that looks good.
Wow. That's amazing.
So we are doing 14 miles an hour over the ground, accelerating through 25 now. And we'll push the nose over, get a little speed for the crosswind turn, because that wind can be a little funky.
So you could almost run as fast as the plane is going when you took off.
Correct. Ground speed for sure.
Amazing.
Yeah. So this is a Carbon Cub EX model. It's their first home-built kit. Now they're on version 3 of this airplane, and this is version 1. This is actually my favorite. I've flown all the Cub Crafters airplanes. They even have that new, super powerful, amazing nose wheel Cub, going back to the original roots of the Super Cub.
I saw that. I guess they were showing that off at Osh last year.
Yeah, it's an amazing airplane.
So when you're in the backcountry, there's pretty much very few places you can't land.
True. I mean, if you've got, I like to find a spot that's maybe 500 feet long, and that way you have, I like to have 2 mistakes available to me.
By the way, his landings, smooth as butter. I have a feeling that those giant tires had something to do with it. Beautiful.
There we go. That's nice and short.
Wow.
Maybe about 150, maybe. I don't know.
I think you're less than that.
We'll see.
Like your ass got Cory inside and trouble on the runway.
So yeah, well, 2015 was kind of the birth of, I don't know if you've heard of the STOL drag racing.
Not drag, but
Yeah, so it's a Reno air racing class now, and you take two bush planes and you race them side by side in a head-to-head drag race. You go down a 2,000-foot course, land, do a STOL landing, come to a complete stop on heading, and then you come to a stop on heading, turn around, take off again. The start line becomes a finish line. You land on or after that line. First airplane that comes to a complete stop on heading wins that heat. So it's a really fun race. Very competitive. Very audience friendly, engaging. And it teaches you the fundamentals of flight. You learn energy management. And it takes you back to what you learned in your private pilots, your ground reference, your control, landing on a spot, centerline management, just all the good stuff that makes you a good aviator. And it's any skill level can participate, and that's the nice thing about it.
okay. So our friend Brian Turner, just plain silly. Why did you steal his logo for your logo?
I found out about Brian Turner a couple of months ago, actually.
Yeah,
If I'm being honest, really where that logo came from is a fan of mine actually drew it when I first started my channel and sent it to me. And so I said, hey man, can I use this as my channel logo? And he said, oh my gosh, that would be my honor. And
Oh, that's awesome.
so here I am looking for traffic again.
Yep.
Got a little SUV on the left. I think I'll be past him. Ooh, we got some nasty gusts right here. Ooh, did you feel that one?
Yeah, I guess with the lighter planes, you're having to deal with that. My Centurion, these kind of gusts aren't that big of a deal.
But when you're in a bush plane, you try and fly behind the power curve. Feel that?
Yeah.
Lost about 10 knots on the flare.
Yeah.
We'll do one more. What do you think?
Yeah, one more.
Kind of botched that one.
I
a
got
little
one
bit.
more question for you.
All right, here we go. Here we go, 28 miles an hour, 25. And I'm indicating 60. That's telling you what the wind's doing.
Wow. Wow. 40 mile an hour gust.
Field, but after the field, take a Bravo with departing runway 17, Yemen.
So as he starts turning his base here, that's when he starts introducing flaps. But again, he's using it as a flight control surface as well, which I thought was really, really cool. Not in the traditional way though. He feels the pressure to determine how much he wants.
So have you ever gotten yourself in a really sticky or stuck situation out in the backcountry?
Absolutely. Nice thing is I have my Flying Cowboys brothers to come get me. Actually, they've rescued me 2 times.
What happened?
Those stories are too long to tell. And
Well,
I
you-
might never tell them.
It's good to have the Flying Cowboys watching your back.
Absolutely. It's a good group of guys, very capable pilots. If I can get in there, for sure, any of those guys can get into it.
So a lot of fun here, and I definitely have to get my tailwheel endorsement. Not only that, I need to experience a lot more STOL flying. This was amazing. I would like to go backcountry at some point.
Yeah, same here. Thanks again so much for taking us up. We really appreciate it.
Thanks, Cory, and we'll see you guys later. Fly safe out there.